Merry after Christmas, YouTube!
Darren's sleeping.
Look at what I got.
This is Anna from my video game.
And this is me and Darren.
This was a gift from my cousin, and this was a commission she did for my mom as a gift to me.
Aren't they cute?
I had no idea that Mom was going to commission some art for me as a gift. I love my cousin's work. She's amazingly talented. I appreciate it anytime she can do a special work just for me. If you haven't heard of my cousin before, her artist name is Maffypop, and she has a Facebook page that you can like and follow. She's always updating it. She has a YouTube channel, a Twitter, a DeviantArt obviously, and you can contact her through Facebook for commissions. So anyway, I absolutely loved the pictures that she did for me, especially the drawing she did of me and Darren, because she just captured us so perfectly and it was really enjoyable for both of us. So I thought as a thank you to her for putting so much time and effort into that drawing and into the one she did of my video game character, I would return the favor the best I could and make her something in Perler beads. So I decided to make her a Perler beads sprite head based on the self-portraits that she's done and the little chibi versions of herself that she's drawn that I've seen posted on her Facebook page. So this is the image that I'm going to use as a reference. It's not going to be an exact copy. I'm just going to use it for guidelines like coloring, placement, like the shape of the hair and stuff like that. Usually what I do when I make a Perler bead image is I try and find what I want to make in a pixelated version, or I make a pixelated version of a picture and then, go from there. But this time I'm going to try and do it just from looking at my model, like an artist might do drawing from a still image. And hopefully it turns out nice. So here I've already gotten started with basically the outline. The easiest thing for me to do when I'm not literally looking at pixels that I can just say corresponds to a Perler bead, it's best that I just start out kind of making myself lines to fill in like a coloring book. This is the first time I've actually done this for something this big of a scale, and the bigger an image is, the more detail you have to put into it. Not necessarily detail, just the more careful you have to be about mistakes, because if it's a little image, it's easy to fix stuff, but I'm of course going to spend a lot of time agonizing over where Perler beads should go, and that's why you're going to see a lot of my hands going back and forth in this video. I apologize ahead of time for having my video taken sideways. It was just the best way that I could get the entire Perler board in the shot. Next time though, I think I'll just do it from an upside down angle and then just flip it over so that it looks like it's upright. You can kind of see the hair shape coming in at this point. Alright, now I've got the hair finished off. Time to, I don't know, what did I do next? Oh, looks like I did the eyes next. So here I'm just making a really simple eye shape. Kind of that chibi anime style, basically. Gotta figure out my positioning, make sure it's even. Next is the mouth. I'm not doing a nose since it's a chibi. That looks weird. That's much better. Finishing out the eyes. Now we're putting in some brown irises. You're gonna see the eyes change a few times in this video because I've always been terrible with making eyes even in drawings, so why shouldn't that carry over into Perler bead art? It's just logic. What I'm doing now is putting the Perler beads over where I think they should go so that I don't have to move the beads until I know that's where I want the new ones. Some bright shining eyes. I told you I'd be changing the eyes a lot. Now I'm making the shape of the face. Those eye shinies look a little weird. Much better, little stars. I don't know what I was making here. Oh, it's an eyebrow. Why not some cutesy pink cheeks? Peach cheeks. Much better. Time to color in the face. As you can probably tell by how I've sped up this video and how long the video is even with the speed, this is a very time-consuming project. Perler beads are very time-consuming projects in general, especially if you're just kind of feeling your way around like I am here. It's easier if you have a smaller image, and it's easier if you have a pixelated image because you can just directly transfer it from the computer onto the board. Also, if you notice the camera angle change, it's because my camera ran out of memory several times during the making of this video. Like I said, it was a long video. Making progress up the face. Starting to look like a person now. Changing the eyeballs again. Filling in those eyes. Let's round out those peachy cheeks. That right eye looks a little bit weird. Let's move it so that they're both looking slightly to the left. Magic! Here's a quick peek at the color palette I have to choose from for her hair. Even though it's going to look like I have a solid shade of pink for her hair, it's going to be made of 3 different colors because the dark outline gives it a really textured look when it's finished. The medium colored pink will be the main color of her hair, and then I'll have a lighter pink that'll come up later. This is where I have a chance to change shapes in the hair too. I think at this point I was getting kind of tired. Just to give you guys an idea of the work that goes into these perler things that I make, most of my beads aren't pre-sorted. So every time I am using a specific color, if I haven't already sorted it out into trays, I have to hand pick them out of the bulk buckets that I get most of my perler beads out of. I can order them by specific color, but that gets a little bit expensive because I have to get them online. Okay, speed run time. This is the part I told you about where I did a lighter pink. I'm going to do the shine on the top of her head to simulate light. Once again, I'm playing around a little bit with the shapes of stuff. I think I liked it better when I had the hair shine shape like this, but I ended up changing it towards the end. It was a learning experience. And some finishing touches. And here we have the finished image. Simple or as difficult as that. Oh, and thanks to one of my perler bead kits, there's an interesting trick with this one. The lightest part of her hair is glow in the dark. It turns into a ghost. So, that's how I do perler bead art. Hope you enjoyed the video. Maffypop, hope you liked it too. I definitely plan to record the next time I make something out of perler beads, especially if it's huge and epic. But until then, thanks for watching. Bye bye YouTube!